Hi, this is me, I got real, and it is only 10:21, and I need to. Um, I hate doing this. I hate selling my personal items, but it is what it is. So we're gonna do some shipping. I might be able to make the mail. Um, it's 10:22. I probably found out like an hour ago that I sold a book, so it might end up that I go to the post office. Um, I have somebody who's got an order. They want to return, and I've been emailing them for days to please um, start a return because I couldn't do it on my end. And I was like, oh my god! I immediately said, I wish you a refund. But I looked into it, and they're like, oh, have them do a refund so I can email her or send her a label, a shipping label that I pay for, and then take that shipping label. When I see that the item is shipped, then get the um, you have all this stuff about racism and immigrants on the library homepage, black people and Hispanics. It's like this idiot. Oh shoot, is that the mail? I see like lights. Oh my god, if it's the mail, I'm like kicking myself. But I've done it before. Not I've done it before where I rushed out of the house and I was like, oh my god, and I forgot to sign a check or something. I was like, oh my god, I shouldn't rush out like that. Hold on, it's not pulling up my library card number. I gotta do something with the library. So, excuse me, I have to go through my email again. Alright, so I have this book, and I shrink wrapped it. I didn't shrink wrap it, I just wrapped it in plastic. I'm gonna put it back on the scale. I measured it without the, what is it, bad stomach? Someone told me to drink as much water as you can. I weighed it without the envelope, but it was weighing in at 13 ounces, and then I put the paper on there. It was exactly 13 ounces, and then I had weighed it before. So I have one more of these envelopes, and so I might actually need. I told myself to go to the store every day and buy one thing. I thought I bought more of these envelopes. I could have used them since last week. So we got to do an inventory on that as well. On what I used if I'm going to the post office every day. On Labor Day weekend, it was 5. I sent 4 packages in the morning, and I went back at night, right at closing time. So I thought they were still open. So the lady was like giving me like stink eye. I'm just like, dude, listen. I'm thinking in my mind that these people have a stable job with benefits and stuff. I looked for a stable job. I couldn't find anything. So I'm like, I look for full-time, look for stable. I had to put these papers back in the file cabinet too. And I'm like, I don't know what to say this. Never found anything. So I have to hustle and work my businesses and this vending job. Let's look. This vending job has like no hours. And so I am really scared. So I'm going to go downstairs and grab the, sorry, higher. I was my work app and my eBay app. I keep on getting them mixed up. So I'm sitting there watching Sophia My Great Challenge do her staycation. I think I did. Did I go through day 5? I might have gone through day 6. I don't think I went through day 6. I just love her videos, and then I get jealous because I'm like, oh my god, like these people I watched and they had no viewers, and I was one of the early viewers. Now one video has got like 30,000 views. I'm like, god, how much money do they make doing that? And I'm like, she actually does work in the mental health field, and she did prison work, but she actually trained in film. So it's actually kind of like how my two jobs are. It's like kind of agribusiness, vending, and then medicine, like my career job. But I really get jealous of the people on YouTube because I don't really have any views or any income. And one of the reasons I monetized my account, I'm seeing if I have like 4 days scheduled for the whole month from this job. Like, I need like 20 days in order to actually pay my rent. I don't know what to do. Yeah, she gave me like 4 days. So I've got to do something. So I actually started this Mia Orange account, and I was doing my experience, strength, and hope, and I wasn't going to monetize it. And then I lost my job and lost all my income. And I was watching this lady, Sophia, lose her job. She still had her husband working full-time and maybe even working a couple jobs and freelancing. And so they had expected a nice, chunky unemployment, is just waiting for that unemployment to go through. And so she didn't say, like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my house or my car. They considered getting rid of one of their cars, but she kind of had to stop impulse shopping and stuff like that. And I don't have it here yet. All these stores, she always shows her runs, and she makes a lot of nice food from scratch, and so she does that back and forth. She has enough money to go out to eat and order pizzas and buy frozen pizzas or fresh deli pizzas. So there's a big difference in being able to maintain your living despite you losing a job if you are married or you have more than one person in your household working. Anyways, I remember one of hers where she didn't have health insurance. She had to go to emergency or urgent care, get medication. She had to pay for all that. And then her dog was sick, and her other dog had died of something, and so she was freaking out, and she ended up, I don't know if she put it on a credit card. So I like even still watching her old videos. I was like, yeah, misery loves company, right? But it's like, that struggle is real, and I was so tired of these ads from the Matthew Hussey. Is that a name? That's not a name. I didn't pronounce it wrong. I was watching his videos this morning because I was just like really feeling really sick and like having struggles, and I was start crying. And I didn't really watch it too much. I don't know if I was still trying to sleep. But he had done a video about something talking about loneliness, and he had a bunch of people, predominantly women, talk about their loneliness. And some people were single, some people had recently got separated, like broke up with their partner. One lady was married and had 5 kids. One person was married and their partner didn't, and they had a dog in their video. And all these people, like, some people said they were really social and had a lot of friends, but they still felt lonely. So again, misery loves company, but it's just interesting. Like, someone said, oh, they broke up with their partner, but all of their friends are partnered up, so it's not like, kind of feel like the fifth wheel or whatever. I don't know, but it's like, somebody mentioned something about, being on Facebook and different things. I don't know if they were positive or negative about that, or getting off Facebook maybe. But yeah, I'm one of those people that's like, I just want to, what did I see that on? Was it the same one about being proactive, about going out to meet people, and people are saying when you go to a party, I don't get invited to parties, so I don't go. I used to when I was still in school, but it was like, when you go to a party, if you're, it's that people are concerned about not connecting and not talking about things that aren't just superficial, and people that like science and history and all this stuff. And they were talking about going, like, the difference between having a good time and not having a good time is sometimes when you connect with some people or a person and have a chit chat. That's kind of in depth, and I like that, the way that they looked at that, because I always know, like, even when I'm making the video, that I'm not alone. But when I hear myself talking, I'm like, oh, I sound like such a brat. Like, I'm the only one that doesn't get a house, or doesn't get a car for my kids, or doesn't get. It's like, I might be the only one in my neighborhood, or I might be the only one of the colleagues that I know from school. Like, so I just have to, like, move forward. I'm going to see this. I'm going to pause the video. Actually, I can write the packaging slip. I can do that right now. So, oh, I have beadwork here as well. So I have to get this done. I mean, it would have been beneficial if I just, like, rushed and got it packaged before the mail came so I could run it out there instead of driving around town. But I'm down for doing that little trip, and it motivates me to keep at the business. The businesses, it's trickling in pennies, literally pennies, negative income, but the trickling in hasn't stopped, so I have to keep up at it. And I was thinking of this guy, and they know my profession, and they probably think I'm lying when I say I have a negative income based on what my career path has been. Let's see, I think I shut down the letter. Let's see if I can get it back up. And so right now, I'm just like, oh my god, you know, alright, let's go to sold. We're going to look at shipping labels. I'm just playing around with this. More actions. I'll say print packing slip. I'm not going to print it, I just want to view it. So I'm at this stage of my life where somebody gave me this pack of pens, the store brand, and I was like, oh, I should sell them, but like a penny, I'm like, no. I wanted to, like, do this where I was getting to be a saleswoman who was selling stuff that was new and like has warranties on stuff, or like clothing that is definitely like fresh and clean and not from the thrift store or from my closet. And I mean, it's really hard. Hold on. Which reminds me, like, I'm having a hard time with the accounts I have open with some companies. One of them I'm getting a hang of and learning their business hours are faxing stuff. Another one I haven't been able to get a hold of in like over a year, and now their product is like almost impossible to find. And the specific one that my patient requested last summer, like a year ago, I can't find it anywhere. I've called the company, I've looked online, I was going to another place. They no longer have a website, and they're doing everything through Amazon, and they don't have the product. And I'm like, oh my god. I forgot to call those people and tell them that there's a different product. Somebody said they work for somebody, and they they were writing a bunch of messages, and the person was 30 something, 35 years old, a guy. They're like, I can't read any of your messages. I can't read cursive. And I was like, my writing is really messy. I'll hold it up in a minute. I have this feeling that I'm gonna miss the mail, but we're having a chat downstairs, trying to clean this. Like, me and my son have friends. This is my daughter that has friends. It's like we got the guinea pigs. We got each other. Come on now. It's like I got you guys. So like that is neat compared to what I usually write. If I were to write a phone message, my writing is like easy messy. Let me pause you because I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta go now. I was trying to be quiet for a minute because I had a print. My son was taking a nap. He just went down for a nap. My son went down for a nap. It's true. It's not 2 years old, but I have a bunch of stuff. I was thinking in my mind that I was gonna take the shelf from downstairs and take it back to the office, and then give my daughter take that shelf out of her room and put it downstairs and put the TV on it to have the other Wii on there, and then grab that and there's a shelf at work. I don't know, just rearrange the stuff in the office. I have crates and a shelf. I could probably figure out. I could maybe like put a crate here. Oh, there's a light switch there. I have too much furniture, and a lot of it is like wood or metal, or this pops down. I don't know what that's wood, I guess. And I have a really hard time getting rid of it. I have a couple of big shelves that are laminate wood product, and I'm like, those are like the main pieces of furniture in our house, like that holds all of these books. But I'm trying to sell these books. Most of these books I bought new, and it's really hard to sell them and end up getting like 3 cents for after shipping and all that. But I need it out of my house. So again, I continue to pray that when I post it to sell, that God guides what needs to sell, and vice versa. Let me go get that, the shipping stuff, because I can't, even if the mail does come, I'm not going to be able to run it out there if it's not packaged, and then I'll get the tape and we'll finish that. Alright, so none of that stuff printed. I don't know what's wrong. I'm like, oh no. This is a problem. So I do have to print it again. I thought I printed it. What happened? And you didn't see me go down there. I was filming. So print. And itchy from stuff from the Goodwill. So this is from the Goodwill. And I just found out that it's like absolutely ridiculous. It does not fit. I don't think my printer is working. Oh my gosh. It's like not printing. Anyways. Sometimes you can get the printer, like my whole computer is like all frozen. So this is an error, so I'm gonna cancel that job. 10:19. I tried to print it at 10:19. It's taking me all this time. Cancel. It's like I tried to actually print the shipping label more than once. I tried to print it more than once a long time ago. I don't know what's going on. Let's cancel that. I'm gonna stop you. I just tried to try this on, and now I have broken out on a rash. I have a really, even my daughter does, I have a really hard time with items. So let me stop this and tell my daughter that I realized just now I was about to wash this. Before I took the label off, I was going to try it on. It doesn't unzip, and it is like so small. It's like a kid size or something, like a toddler size. So this is really, oh shoot, I couldn't print it. Oh my god. I'm gonna restart my whole computer. Okay, bye.